Hey, hey, hey! It's time for the welcome sign. I didn't flip my camera around because I thought that it would be okay, but maybe not. So let's do that so it makes sense. Okay, so I know I'm a little farther away, but this board is a big one, guys, so it's not gonna fit on my desk. So I am over here at my computer. I'll be right back. I am going to share this. Hey, Shirley. I'm going to share this really quick with my VIPs, and you guys feel free to do the same. Not with your VIPs, obviously, but with whomever you like. Okay, so my daughter and I just figured out what I'm going to do with this welcome sign finally. So I'm going to do the welcome down a little ways, and we're going to put this wreath up here at the top. And I don't know if this is the bow that I'm going to use, but it's one that I already had made. And so the welcome is going to go further below. What do you think? And then I can just change out the ribbon like for Christmas or fall or whatever. So I think that's kind of cool. And I'm just going to use white so that it doesn't clash with any season or anything. So here's how the welcome sign comes. It comes like this. And then it has the big sunflower that I used yesterday on this sign. We also have some add-ons, which I, of course, didn't bring in here with me. But the add-ons have different things that you can use for the O. So they have hearts for Valentine's and an Easter egg and a star. Oh, hey, hold on. Okay, sorry. Wow, my phone stand's never fallen over before. What in tarnation? Okay, stay with me for just a second while I'm fixing it. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna find something heavy. It's like weighted at the bottom. I've never had it fall over before. That was crazy, you guys. So there are other things to go. This kind of goes with my whole day. Well, it's been crazy. Okay, so there are other things to use for the O. There's a star, there's a heart, there's, oh look, here's my catalog. Let's look. Let me show you. Let's just look. So really, you could do this where that piece where the O is. So here is an example with the star, and then here's all the other things. So there's a heart, an egg, a snowflake, the shamrock, a star, and a pumpkin. Okay? Now, these letters have cut lines, but I'm not going to use them because if you just cut it apart and do it this way, it's all evenly spaced, you guys. Now, when you are using something like that and you are not cutting the cut lines, don't let your chalk paste go over that because it will fill in a nice little straight line in between your letters, and I don't want that. So, all right, I'm going to take my wreath back over here so I can remember where I'm starting. Okay, we're going to start about right there. So here's, with these larger transfers, here's a way to peel them without really having to worry about them like sticking together or sticking to themselves, rolling up on themselves. So I'm just going to put this across here. And then I'm just going to peel the back off. Okay, now that may not be straight, but at least I don't have to worry about the transfer like folding up on itself, okay? Then I can straighten it out. This part of the transfer is about the exact same size as, or the width of the board. So that's kind of cool, right? That works out. All right, now gonna make sure that right around the letters, we have good sealed transfer, because I don't want it to be an air bubble right at the edge and like seep out from underneath, you know what I mean? Like that's not good. So making sure everything's down good. Goodness, you guys. It's like I have a poltergeist today. Not even kidding. I did a live earlier in my VIP group. It was a trip. And I deleted it. I was like, you know what? Nobody needs to see this. So I brought my computer over here so I can see comments. Hey, Selena. All right. Whew. All right, here we go. So I'm using white paste. And a small squeegee. I could use like a handled squeegee for this, but guys, I was afraid that if I did, that I would be really tempted just to go straight down, and that I would get those little straight lines in there from the cut lines, and I don't want that. So I'm just using a small squeegee, and I'm gonna kind of peel as I go. So here's 2 letters done. And I'm gonna peel. Okay. Now that helps the paste not to stick to the transfer, and I can just kind of put it back up there while I do the next 2. It's not a big deal. Now remember, I'm talking while I'm doing this. It never really takes as long to do a project if I'm not live as it does if I am live. So I may have just gotten some white right there on that cut line, which, great. Not what I wanted to do. But I can wash it off. Okay. Okay. And I'm just going to lift this bottom part and let it kind of hang there just so that I can get the spacing for the next part of my transfer. And then I'll go ahead and peel it all the way off. And this one I did not do the way that I had done a minute ago. And I was really glad that on this transfer, they went ahead and did the whole word of welcome and not made us reuse the E. This is the very bottom of the C. Okay. Here's the O. This one I can go ahead and peel off. And my white line didn't come through, so that's good news. I don't have to worry about that and cleaning that up. So I may have had some paste there and I didn't like press down on it. I'm surprised the dogs aren't in here with their noses in the paste. That would be about my luck. Or standing between me and the camera, or you know. Having a dog whenever you're trying to run a business at home, I think is a lot like having a toddler. And I have 4. It's like having 4 toddlers. If I remember anything about toddlers, I'm pretty sure. Okay, now something else to think about whenever you're using this small squeegee. There might be some little lines in your paste as you're pulling off the excess. You want to kind of make sure that those are off of your design before you peel. Oops. All right, so there is the finished welcome. So see how easy that is, you guys? It comes, it's already all spaced for you. All you have to do is your board. This board is 10 inches wide and 5 feet tall. Then, what did I do with the bow? Oh, it's laying right here. So then, there you go. What do you think? You can move it a little closer. What do you think, you guys? Do we like it? Do we not like it? Say hello, you guys, if you're watching. I am pretty impressed with how easy this was. So what do you guys think? Hey, Michelle. Thank you, darling. So I love it too. So this is the gray stain. I just sent my daughter to Walmart yesterday and I was like, hey, I need some stain that's light, maybe something that's kind of like ash. She came home with this gray stain and I was really concerned because it was oil-based. But you know what? It worked out just fine. Having the oil was no problem. So remember that this transfer comes with, I don't have this secured on here yet, but it comes with this big sunflower, and we all love sunflowers, do we not? So there's the sunflower one that I made yesterday on a smaller board. This one's also 10 inches wide, but I'd say it's like 2.5, maybe 3. I don't think it's 3, it's not a yard. Maybe 2.5 feet. So there you go, guys. It was that easy. Woohoo! Alright, let me look at comments. Anna loves it, thank you. Selena, thank you. Alright, you guys. So super easy. Now, here's the next thing. I have a board, same size, that is painted white. My husband said that it needed to have bright summer letters. So I started thinking about that the letters in welcome, there's the same amount of letters as like Roy G. Biv for the rainbow. So I thought about doing a rainbow welcome on the white one. And here is the other thing. So last year we had one of our very first porch sign where we had the big large font like this. One of the first ones said autumn. So if I wanted to do that, I could do it right on the back and just turn it around. Or we had one that said, I don't know, I can't remember, but it was something for Christmas. So you could do Christmas on the back and just leave this one on this side, or you could leave, you know, something like this where you just change out the bow and leave it year round. Now the other thing, if you want to put this outside, you want to spray it with like a clear polyurethane or a clear spray paint. They even make them that have a UV protectant in them, and that is awesome for the stuff that's outside so it doesn't fade or weather very quickly. So there you go, you guys, all done. Fast and easy. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.